Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. This video is going to be about color mapping. Color mapping has its purpose. I use it very little, but somebody sent me a file and every row was a different color. And the only reason you would make the rows different colors because they're still going to engrave the same if you put color mapping and you put the same speed. And I apologize, I don't have a laser hooked up to this laptop, but color mapping can be good. What it does, it's going to run this row, come back and run this row, come back and run this row, and so on and so on. So I just took it out to the laser. My epilogue has a time estimator on it. And if I would run all 120 of these at one time, it would take 2 hours and 13 minutes. If you ran it with color mapping, the same 120 would take 6 hours and 10 minutes. So color mapping is a definite no-no on that. And I kind of explained it last night in a video. If this is your laser head, and there's your point, the laser actually goes past your item a little way. Let me zoom in. Whoop. Your laser head actually goes past your items, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Well, there's really no dead space between these, so you're not wasting any time. So in color mapping, that's how it's going to do it. But if you just run them all at the same time, it's just going to go a little bit past and come, it's going to make the same amount pass, but it's still going to be engraving more. So think about that next time you use color mapping, that that's a lot of time, almost 3 times as long. Now, color mapping does have its reasons for it, and this would be one of them if you had a plaque with 2 lines on it and you wanted to grave them. If you color map these, it would go back and hit this line, and then you tell it the red, you tell it speed and power, and then you go here. Now, I would not do that. You see, in color map, or if you don't use color mapping, it is going through all this dead space, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So what I do is I would just have both these lines black, and I'm just going to select that line and go up to my printer, and I don't think it'll work on this because it's trying to figure that out. It's just going to engrave that line, and then you select this line, and on your, I don't know about all lasers, but an epilogue print driver has a checkbox you can check in only print selected items. So this, with color mapping, would save you time. The only reason I would probably use a color mapping over this process of selection, if I had a bunch of these plaques and I wanted to just let it run, it would run all the red lines and then come back and run all the blue lines. Anyway, I hope that made a little bit of sense, and thank you for watching.